Tonight's special segment, Forecasting Your Health, a new way to get personal alerts about changing weather and how it can affect medical conditions.
Health Beat reporter Sylvia Perez here with the story. Sylvia?
Ron and Kathy, daily pollen counts have been helping people with allergies for years, but now patients with conditions such as migraines, heart disease, and diabetes can get a heads up when they might be most susceptible to flare-ups due to weather. And it comes from a website providing daily alerts. Midwest weather can turn on a dime. And have you ever noticed that when a front is coming through, you just don't feel as well? Maybe your bones begin to ache or sinuses start acting up. Many of us have the sneaking suspicion the weather is to blame. Jenny Procopi is well aware of this, and that's why this tech-savvy asthma patient is doing something different this season. She's counting on a website called MediClim.com to warn her about weather changes 24 hours before they happen.
They remind me to carry my inhaler, even if I'm going to go for a short walk around the neighborhood.
For instance, when pollen counts are high and the wind is kicking up, these conditions can aggravate asthma patients.
Keep your elbows straight, please.
A doctor and meteorologist team from Canada designed the Health Weather Service. They say it's based on decades of research showing a link between the weather and a variety of medical conditions. This free site sends email warnings of forecast changes to those with asthma, arthritis, diabetes, heart disease, and migraines.
What I'd like people to understand is that more subtle changes in the weather produce more subtle changes in your health.
Dr. John Bart says the site is programmed to recognize weather patterns that are known to trigger health problems in your specific area. For instance, warm or cold fronts may set off headaches or migraines, while chilly weather can aggravate heart conditions, and high humidity may give asthma patients trouble. With these alerts, patients can take simple preventative measures.
You make adjustments in your other daily activities to take account of the fact that the weather is likely to upset you.
Allergist Joseph Leha knows about the relationship between weather and good health. For years, he's been climbing to the roof of Gottlieb Memorial Hospital in Melrose Park. Here, a special device captures tiny bits of pollen. Dr. Leha then painstakingly counts the particles, and using a complicated weather-based formula, he predicts how much pollen will be in the air. That information can help people with allergies and asthma control their symptoms.
They don't go and run during in early morning when they have more pollen in the air. They take the proper medication for the nose, for the breathing, and this way can control the condition much better.
Dr. Leha has had years of training in this field and cautions patients to know their source, especially if they are getting their information online. Jenny still relies on her doctor for asthma treatment, but thinks the internet alerts help keep her more involved in her care.
Knowing when my symptoms might be flaring up and trying to avert those by changing my lifestyle in a certain way makes a lot more sense than me having a flare-up and having to go to the hospital.
Now, this MediClim site is free, and Dr. Leha provides pollen counts for ABC 7's 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. newscasts. We also have a daily pollen count on our website. You can go take a look at that at abc7chicago.com. We have you covered from every angle.
Important information for a lot of people.
Thanks,
Sylvia, very much.